guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to take a look at something very interesting, and that's not just LR Jiren that is dropping, but also this unit right here, this TOPPO / Pride Troopers unit. Now, what's actually really interesting about this unit is that they are busted. They are freaking OP. They lower attack and defense. They're going to be able to get up to 250% attack and defense themselves. They guard against all types, and they're a category support type unit for Universe 11. So they're just ridiculously, obscenely busted, especially alongside what is potentially the best unit in the game. He is very good, LR Jiren, of course. Now, what's interesting, too, the reason I wasn't going to do a private server video on this TOPPO / Pride Troopers unit, but then my attention came across the SSR for the TOPPO / Pride Trooper unit, which is just normal TOPPO. This TOPPO lowers attack, gets 80% attack and defense at the start of turn, another 80% attack and defense with 3 or more Universe 11 category allies, which is not a big deal. Guard activated against all attacks with another Universe 11 category ally as well. Now, what he doesn't have is the support type buff that the TUR has, but this is, I mean, that's good, dude. Like, that's for an SSR? I mean, for this Universe 11 team with only so many Universe 11 characters, that's really strong. Now, what's interesting, too, is that there's now 2 sort of base form TOPPOs that are going to be, like, honestly, like, solid options. God TOPPO right here does Dokkan Awaken into a version, like God TOPPO, his SSR is just the normal, like, version of TOPPO. So we have both of those. And honestly, I feel as though we could see another TOPPO show up in the future. That might be a transforming unit to God TOPPO, right? So then what we'd have is we would have a unit, you know, TOPPO / Pride Troopers. We'd have the God of Destruction mode TOPPO. And then we'd have, again, just normal TOPPO that transforms mid-battle. I think that would work out tremendously well. I just think that would be a very strong for the Universe 11 team, Universal Survival Saga, all that stuff. I think with the Universe 11 category, we probably will not see a Pride Troopers category, but I suppose you never know. I mean, the only thing is that really the only characters that would end up on the Pride Troopers category, like, are the only characters that end up on Universe 11. So, like, whereas, you know, like, the Planet Namek saga, and then there's the Ginyu Force saga, right? Like, I don't really know that we would get a Pride Trooper category as well as Universe 11. I suppose if they release all the Gods of Destruction as well as the Angel of Universe 11. And then I guess the Kaioshin, they could do the Kaioshin as well of Universe 11, because, I mean, him and the God of Destruction, they have a lot of screen time, you know, shit-talking Beerus and them, so potentially. By the way, if you guys have noticed any of these videos, there's not, like, a single turn where we've ever struggled to get 24 key for Jiren. I mean, that's just, again, the strength of these Tournament of Power-based teams. All of these fuckers have Tournament of Power. A ridiculous link. So here's, again, this TOPPO unit. And the other thing about this TOPPO unit going first, so they're designed to sit in slot 1, guarding against all attacks, and then lowering either the enemy's attack or defense, allowing Jiren to be super effective against all types. It's just, it's actually, like, insane. The setup that they gave us right here. Like, if they could, I don't know, do this more often. See, like, a perfect example is they give us Vados, who's like a good unit with Kefla, but, like, they didn't get... If Vados really was to be perfect for that Universe 16, she would give herself, at least herself, a little bit of key. Because she actually does not link particularly well with Universe 6, right? She's more of a God unit meant to link up with all the other God characters. But, you know, like, that's not, like, Universe 11 just doesn't have this issue. They're so cohesive. Now, Universe 11, as far as one of these small categories go, is, like, right, I'm telling y'all right now, Universe 11, I don't want to call it one of the best teams in the game, because there's, like, just barely any options, but it is disgustingly strong for, what is there? Okay, so let me see how many different characters you can have in here. So you'd have, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, pretty much at max, you're going to have 11 characters. And that's including the SSRs for God TOPPO, Lightspeed Dispo, and then, of course, the TOPPO / Pride Troopers, and then the Casserole / Pride Troopers. And you've got 11. So it's like pretty much the smallest category in the game right there with, like, Ginyu Force, right? But they work so so obscenely well together. And then there's, you know, oh, by the way, Jiren, who's like the best unit in the game, or in the discussion. I really don't know what to say with him, because it's like, he just does so much damage turn 1. Super effective against all types. That it's like, I just don't, like, I love UI Goku, that 70% chance to dodge, and how good it's going to be everywhere, but like, I don't know. Jiren, I feel like I just got to give it to Jiren, right? Like, I don't know. Because, again, when you're turn 1, 5 million, but then you're super effective against all types as well, like, that's like, in like turn 7, turn 8 for Blue Gogeta or something like that. So, it's just like, ridiculously powerful. This casserole unit, by the way, they stack defense on super attack. So, like, they're ridiculously good as well. Like, so many of these units are just so insane. Like, I'm just very impressed with this update, honestly. The only thing is that, like, this is cool, right, for, you know, Team Universe 11. But I really would like to see other, like, you know, like the Giant category, the World Tournament category. Can we get, like, these types of updates for those categories as well? Like, I see no reason not to, because, like, we have multiple support type units for Universe 11 now. We have multiple units that guard. You know, Jiren's powerful. Like, Casserole stacks defense. God TOPPO is, like, you know, borderline the best support type unit in the game. You know, you have Dispo, who's a unit that's building up, like, dodge chance, attack, power, like, a lot of different stuff. I really like what they did, but, like, I just want to see them do this for other categories. Like, rather than give us, like, another signature pose or something like that in the future, like, why don't we just, like, make sure that, like, some of these, you know, good teams get a little bit better. Okay, so, yeah, so we got the TUR and the SSR. I love how, like, the art is, like, it is so similar right there. So we got a nice little TOPPO rotation. Again, both the Int TOPPO, both of them guard. It's just insane. He's at 190k. Okay. So Int TOPPO right here, TOPPO / Pride Troopers, has 190k defense, but he also guards against all types. Just, again, obscenely powerful. And then God TOPPO, right? Don't forget that he has damage reduction when your HP is below 70%. So, like, this rotation is insane. Like, Universe 11 is just like Universe 6 in that what makes these teams so great to me, it's not like they're, like, all defense with no power or all power and no defense or anything like that. They have everything. Like both Universe 11 and Universe 6, like, all these units are great offensively and defensively. It's, again, it's the same thing in Universe 6. Like, Kefla, Vados, all those Kale and Khalifa cards, LR Kale and Khalifa, like, STR Kabe, STR Hit, all good offensively and defensively. Well, STR Hit is not the greatest offensively, but he's very good defensively, right? Like, so, I mean, STR Hit is good enough to run, but obviously, I think Kabe probably ends up being, like, quite a bit better, because of the way he's raising his attack as well as his defense, and then, of course, there's just a lot more super STR units on these categories than there is extreme STR, right? You know, Hit just kind of, I don't know. Hit is actually kind of a wonky choice for extreme STR. I think we really would have benefited much more from probably a Saiyan as like the extreme STR 50% support. Like, just, honestly, it probably would be better like that. All right, so here's, like, the first time we could sort of, like, not get the 18 key with Jiren. I'm just going to go ahead and leave him in slot 1. We'll go ahead and have him start building up his passive a little bit, you know, because Jiren, that's the other thing, too, I'm noticing, right? So Jiren needs to get hit 5 times in order to build up this active skill. The only thing I'm noticing is that he's actually killing the enemies so fast that it's, like, okay. So, like, in all these videos I've done with this team, like, I'm getting Jiren's active skill against, like, STR UI Goku, because he's just, like, one-shotting every single phase. Right? So, I mean, that's very interesting to note, like, how, because he only needs to get hit 5 times, but it's, like, I don't know how often that's going to happen. I mean, this is an ideal turn right here, right? So, like, if we had Jiren on this turn, he'd be able to get a lot of those attacks he needs in, but, like, one thing about him being the best unit in the game, I do really want to see how well that active skill is going to play on Super Battle Road. I mean, because if you get the active skill off in Super Battle Road, you win that fight, basically, because Jiren is going to be at, like, 7 million in Super Battle Road, even on, like, a lower leader skill. he's going to one-shot whoever he hits. And if he gets a double super attack, they're probably dead, too. And, you know, they're all auto-stunned. Like, it's obscene is the word I would use. Like the word choicing I would use, again, is obscene. Now, for the banner, I am unsure. I really would love to get 10 copies of this TOPPO right here. But I don't know about, like, chasing 10 copies. Because Jiren, right, you only need 5. And then you're done forever. Because he's just full power Jiren all the way through. So, we'll see. I don't even... The other thing, too, is if I get more... Like, if I get 5 copies of Jiren instantly, what am I going to do? Because this TOPPO unit is so insane that I definitely do want to walk out of here with him rainbowed. Ideally, I can get 5 TOPPOs and 5 Jirens and like 2,000 stones. How about that? Like, well, let's just hope for that. Is that okay? Yeah, ideally, that's what we're looking to do. Again, how realistic is it? Not very. But I mean, hey, it wasn't very realistic to say, oh, it's gonna be a nice, calm, cool 12,000 stones, Rainbow, Goku, and Vegeta. Like, of course, we weren't thinking that, right? And now, like, I love this. God TOPPO with that damage reduction, high defense, you know. Sorry, God Goku, but you're not touching this, man. Like, God TOPPO is just so crazy. So we'll probably go ahead and end this up with Jiren's attack next turn here. And then I will see y'all. I don't know. I'm going to put this video up right away. I don't know if the banner is coming out tonight. Honestly, I don't. I feel like it could. But it could also be tomorrow. Usually, the time slot, it should be coming out tonight, but we didn't get Celebration info. They very easily could drop the banner and Celebration info literally at the same second, right? But I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I don't. So, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of all these Universe 11 units. They are quite disgusting. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.